Hey guys, what's going on? Jebb here, and in today's video, I am going to be telling you why I think Bitcoin very well might have a correction down to $44,000, but then rally all the way up to $60,000 by the end of the month of October. I have a lot of interesting analysis that I think you're going to get a lot of great value out of, so make sure you stay tuned. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, but without much further ado, guys, let's go ahead and dive right on into it. $44,000. Where do I get that number from? Well, guys, first I have to show you that right now Bitcoin is in the process of potentially forming an inverse head and shoulders pattern, and there are two scenarios that I believe can play out. Either one, over the next 7 days, Bitcoin can break $49,000, its current shoulder line on this inverse head and shoulders pattern, and then rally us all the way back up to $60,000 in keeping with the other analysis that we've looked at here on the channel, or Bitcoin could go into a small correction as low as $44,000, set this inverse head and shoulders pattern in play, and then we would see ourselves rally all the way back up to 49 and break to the upside. In this video, we're going to be entertaining that second option of a $44,000 correction, and the reason that that might happen has to do with something down on the 4-hourly. On the 4-hourly chart on Bitcoin, you can see that Bitcoin has been sitting under this level of $49,000 for 3 days now. We've been trading sideways, and a lot of people would argue that this is what is known as a bull flag, and that's true. If this is a bull flag, then in keeping with the inverse HNS, we should see Bitcoin going to $57,000 with a quickness. But there's also another argument to be made that Bitcoin right now is testing this level over and over and over again with very, very low volume, meaning that it might be difficult for Bitcoin to break bullish here. On top of that, if we look at the 4-hourly chart's RSI, we can see that right now Bitcoin is experiencing what is known as bearish RSI divergence with an uptrending level of resistance right here and a downtrending level of resistance right here on the RSI. That is indicative that over the next several hours, the next several days, we might see a major correction. On top of that, we also see that there's a bearish MACD cross that came in at 8 o'clock in the morning yesterday. That MACD cross on top of that bearish RSI divergence might end up causing a short to medium term correction on the order of 3 to 10 days on Bitcoin. If that were to occur, then we could very easily see Bitcoin come down to the previous shoulder level, which is sitting at, you guessed it, $44,000. But here's the deal, guys. No matter what Bitcoin does, it is almost certainly going to go into a major rally. Why? Well, on the same note of RSI divergence, there is bullish RSI divergence that shows up on the daily chart. You can see it right here. And then there is also a bullish MACD cross that came into play just a couple of days ago on October the 1st. The simple thing to keep in mind here is that the bullish MACD cross and the bullish RSI divergence are things that are going to help this market continue to the upside. My final point that I will leave you with is this. Right now, there is there is a strong sell signal on Lux Algo, and if Bitcoin does manage to, and I think it's more of a when Bitcoin does manage to get above $49,000, we are going to have a buy signal come in, probably a strong buy signal like we saw right over here on the 27th of July. So make sure to watch out for that, because if we do break above 47, 48, 49, then we could be seeing a strong buy signal, which historically means that we're going into a big rally. Here's the deal, guys. There are two likely scenarios on Bitcoin. One, we immediately break $49,000 in the next 48 hours. It's possible. Frankly, I think it's a little bit less likely than the second scenario, which is the idea that Bitcoin could reject from $49,000, pull back to 44, bounce, institute an inverse head and shoulders pattern, and because of a MACD cross, because of RSI divergence, and because of a potential Lux Algo buy signal, on top of all the fundamentals, we could be seeing a rally up to $60,000 by the end of the month, but we might have to see a small correction first. Want to hear your thoughts down below. Do you think we're going to pull back down to $44,000 and then rally, or are we just going to break straight out, or do you think that something else is going to happen that I haven't covered in this video? I'd love to hear your take down below. Also, guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you absolutely should. We are going to be hitting 200,000 subscribers hopefully this month. We're hoping and praying that that's going to happen, and we would love for you to be in before we hit 200K, so smash that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you for now. We have more content coming up later, so make sure to stay tuned for that. Before I go, I do just first want to thank each and every single last one of you for watching, as always, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Oh,